Hold on. Oh, there.
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Rebel soul child got a fist ball. I'm a respawn of ancestors and I'm blessed, They are not him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same, cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk but not ready to ride. You do better keeping it quiet. My pen is ignited, my soul is enlightened. I like who I am, but I'm biased. The palette is right, and my drip is a fountain. I'm not like these regular guys. All of that talk is misguided. She like the way I make the tape print, but the way I make the words play is grim. I'm the reaper reaching for the kill switch. The label cut the check like the blazement. Something sparking where his brain is. The beat is somewhere where they prayers in. Geronimo, the way I make the bass jump when no parachute is tasted.
Yeah, what is on, everybody? This is Throwing Hands. This is the best place and the best playlist in regards to MMA, boxing, name it. As Josh said, what? It's Taco Tuesday. I got Baines. What's up, man?
You know, that Taco Tuesday line, you know, that if you're from Arizona, you know what it means to be in a Taco Tuesday. But
Yes,
I'm
sir.
doing great. How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing pretty good. Beat up. I've been doing a lot more sparring, jiu-jitsu, and some working out, but otherwise I've been chilling.
Weight check. Where we at?
Last time I weighed myself, after my cheat day, about like 172, but I've gotten down to like 168 again.
Okay. Okay. So
Mhm.
we're right there, Josh. We're right there. You know, I've been watching you. I've been watching you now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see the gold mat. And I'm gonna
Mhm.
ask you, we're gonna have a full rundown of, the course and how it felt, what it went through,
Mhm.
what were your down times, what were your up times. So we're definitely gonna give that to the fans out here that stick with us. But again, you know, you can support us always, guys. Throw the stars out. You guys want some comments posted, things like that, of course. I believe, hopefully, we will have a special guest on today.
Mhm. Yeah, we're hoping to hear back from him, Humberto Duarte. We're hoping to hear from him. He should be on, but we'll see. But he's going to be fighting up on the Rough 50 card. That's going to be October 22nd. The dude that he's fighting, I forget how to pronounce his name, but it's like Alico Pinar, something like that. But they'll both be competing. Humberto, he is coming off of a loss against Jordan Burkholder, which he was primarily a wrestler. I'm excited for this fight. I'm excited too for some of the other fights they lined up for Rough 50.
Yeah, no, they have some good fights they've already listed, and you know, guys, I always say this, but seriously, if you have not yet been out to a Rough Nation event, it is one of the best events, and they've been voted number one in Arizona. These are just a couple of the fights that have already been posted for Rough. We got the Punisher Ponce. He's facing Saul. You got Humberto, who we will hopefully have on today. Duarte is facing Alex Poinor.
Mm,
We got Glasser
that
versus
I'm excited for.
yeah, we got Glasser versus Cole. Cooper is facing Cameron Williamson. Abushar is facing Chris Fluke. So there's already, and my boy Matt Stinger's on the card as well.
Yeah,
There's
he's fighting.
already a nice. It's becoming a stacked. I mean, 49 was stacked.
hmm It was,
49 was stacked.
yeah, and this event at Rough 50, it's gonna have
It's
like it's gonna
coming.
be majority pro fights, which
It's
is
coming.
yeah, it's a way step up from the last ones where it was more focused on amateur. But this one, I think, it has like 6+ pro fights, like Talon Glasser. You got the other ones we
Mhm.
just listed with Humberto and the other guys, and then my guy Patrick. He's also fighting too. I forget the dude's name, but the poster just went
Pat's
out on
fighting?
Instagram. Yeah, he's gonna fight too.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna
boy.
have some fun. Oh, the after party, guys. Get
Hell
ready for
yeah.
the after party. No, I'm just playing. Uh, but no, that's gonna be because listen, if you, I mean, outside of obviously our UFCs or Bellators and things like that, if you follow any local, MMA or fighting promotions, you start to become acclimated with the talent that you have in your area. And
Mhm.
Arizona guys do not fucking sleep. Excuse my French. Do not sleep on fucking Arizona. We have some of the most talented fighters from top to bottom. It's not a top heavy state. This is from top to bottom. We have some of the most talented fighters in the US. And the thing about it is, we finally got a promotion like Ruff to come
Mhm.
out and give these guys an opportunity. Because that was one of the biggest things about Arizona. There wasn't a place where they can go and say fighting out of Arizona and be fighting in Arizona. These guys were going to Tennessee. These guys were going to Canada, to Alaska. These guys were going down to New York. These guys were going down to Florida and or up to New York, down to Florida. But these guys were traveling to get these fights in, so they were spending a lot more money to do what they did, and they didn't have the same fan base. And I don't care what nobody says. You can be as great as a fighter as you are. If you don't have a fan base behind you, it's going to be hard for you to grow anywhere.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
so Ruff has done so much for the local fighting scene. He's giving these guys a platform to not only grow their fan base, but prolong it and grow within their career. And it's just wonderful to see, show every show that we've put on so far.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Like that's why I've a little joke. That's why I'm having a harder time like trying to get to know like all the roster of like One Championship and Bellator because now since we have so much going on such a mine's more interested and focused on these guys coming up. Like I'm
Right,
excited for Humberto. I'm excited to see Talon come back. And then, like you said, we now have an opportunity here in Arizona where you can fight in Arizona. And Rough, yeah, they're doing all the right moves and they're still building more and more. And dude, it's also wild the fact that Patrick Boffman and Stanger, they were in the last event, now a little chill, and they're going to be competing on the card in two different divisions. Like to experience that on a local level here in Arizona is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's a story already being written that when you look back years from now and you see how the Lang
right.
Foundation started and how everything progressed and then the people you got to meet and learn and talk to along the way, like Mark Coates, for example.
Yeah. No, and that's one of the things too. And I mean, the guys that watch us, the guys that have caught our shows before, we're both here in Arizona. Obviously, he's in Lake Havasu. I'm in the Glendale area. Where what is Lake Havasu? What, 4 hours? 4 hours away?
Yeah, it's about like 3.5 hours away. Although I need to
Four
get
hours
my
away.
ass over there.
Right, right. You didn't get your ass down here, but it's about 4 hours away from Havasu to Glendale. So but even with that separation, the foundation that Ruff has been able to put on and give the opportunity to our local fighters, to again build their fan base, fight at home, not have to go out and not only cut weight, not only work as hard as everybody else, but hit this traveling and in the process as well.
Mhm.
It really gives them an opportunity to build on what and zone in on what they're focused on, whooping someone's ass. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So that's the best part about it. And I just heard a ding in the back of my ear. I think that's Humberto chiming in the background. So I think this would be a perfect opportunity, since we're already talking rough, to
Mhm.
bring Humberto in.
Hell yeah.
Humberto,
Hey, what's
what's
up?
Hey,
going on,
what's up,
man?
man?
My bad. I know you said 8:15. kind of gotten on here a little late, just handling my family stuff, you know.
Hey,
But
you're here,
Mhm.
right?
we here, baby boy. We ain't going.
Yeah.
We Yes,
Yeah,
We
sir.
you came
appreciate it.
perfect
We
timing too.
appreciate it. Yeah, it was a base. It was a great segue. It was a great segue
Mhm.
into everything. But yeah, let's talk about Rough 50. We were just kind of segueing into that. We were talking a little bit about that. You got a fight scheduled at Rough 50. We just had it pulled up here. But you're facing Alex.
Yeah,
Um, and I know I seen a couple of fights with you, Berto, and I don't
yeah.
think it matters who it is.
No, not at all. Not at
But
all.
is it anything changed going into this camp of what you're focusing on, what you want to do heading into the ring, maybe your regimen outside of the ring? Has anything changed on what you typically would do?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I think in time everything changes. You know, I think consistency plays a big part of that. I think that my conditioning is better than it's ever been, for one. And I'm doing my part of my regimen that I'm doing to keep that conditioning up is something I probably should have been doing a long time ago. And it's pretty cool because I'm not doing it alone. I got a whole team behind me who I'm bringing up with me, and I got a whole squad doing the damn thing with me. And I know motherfuckers ain't doing what we're doing right now. They're not waking up at 4 a.m. They're not running in the dark up mountains, sprinting up mountains. They're not doing that. Especially as a team and as a group that I'm able to be able to build, and because mixed martial arts, it's a community. It really is.
Yes.
You know,
Mhm.
the fighters know who the fighters really are. People could act like they're too good and they don't know the fighters, but the fighters know who the fighters are. So you can ask around, and people will tell other fighters will tell you, if they know. But I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about this rough 50 card because I know that's what we want to go get into, and just the fact that I'm being on this card, y'all motherfuckers better watch this card. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything bad about any of the other people who are on this card or who are not on this card, but I'm on this card, so everybody better fucking tune in.
Right. No, and
Yeah.
and hey man, even I was at the last performance as well.
Yeah,
Regardless of the
the
outcome.
last performance. I'm not gonna make no excuses. That's not my forte. That's not what I'm gonna do. There's some things I needed to work on. I wasn't able to stick to the game plan like I wanted to, and maybe I wasn't mentally there 100%. But this fight in, I got a lot fired up, a lot that I've done sacrificed, and I just want to get out there and show you guys that my wrestling is something
Mm.
to not take serious as well. You know what I'm saying? People want to be afraid of my striking, but I want to show you guys that my wrestling is nothing to play with as well. And it's not just wrestling as wrestling. I'm wrestling for MMA. So I just want to showcase everyone what not what I just been working on, but what my team's been working on. I'm not gonna say too much on what I'm gonna do or what's gonna happen. Um, I could tell you most likely what's gonna happen is the guy's gonna try to wrestle me. You know, my job is to
They don't
dictate.
want those hands,
Yeah,
Berto. They
my,
don't
my
want those
job is
hands.
my job is just to dictate the range, dictate ownership of the cage, and just get in my own rhythm. That's it. So I'm excited to go out there and just perform for you guys and put on a show for my city. Well, not even my city. I'm from Tucson, but for my state. This Arizona thing, uh, AZMMA. Um, I banged that shit all the way to the death. It's what brought me up. On my amateur level, all I fought were people from Arizona, and they're the toughest motherfuckers out here. You got the best gyms in the world out here, and me not being from one of those best gyms, I have to fight some of the best fighters from their gyms. So It's just it's made me who I am as a mixed martial artist, and I'm excited to go out there and showcase and do what I love and be able to live because, at the end of the day, only people who do this sport know how it saves them on a day-to-day basis.
Mhm.
The type of therapy it really is, and you see these people, these mixed martial artists who are so happy, so content, so humble, but little do you know they're fucking killers. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they're so genuine, so nice. And what it is we don't have to hold on to anything, bro. We don't have to hold on to all that anger that people walk around with on a daily basis. We get to punch people on a daily basis and let it out whenever we need to. But
Yeah.
the thing is, nowadays the sport's a lot smarter. So when I let it out, I have to take care of my partners. I have to make sure they're still there so I can have someone I could train with. I can't just beat them up. It's not like back 10 years ago where every day was sparring. You're just beating each other up. Mixed martial arts has evolved, and we're trying to take care of our bodies and stay in the sport for a long time. Not a short time. And
Yeah.
on top of that, because I haven't been able to, you know, be as mean as I want to be, I got a lot to let loose this fight. I got a lot of darkness to let loose, and thank you, Alex, for being that person I could let loose on.
You
So
got that chip on
Josh,
your shoulder ready to take a chance.
I'm ready, boy. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I
I
need
do got
this.
a question, Josh, before I let you go. I'm gonna let you get some in too. So you said, and that's a big thing that a lot of people watching don't understand. But prolonging your body, and you said you're taking those necessary steps, and mixed martial arts has evolved a lot. What type of things, for the average person that's watching that maybe doesn't understand what goes on in the background, what type of things have you guys adjusted or you yourself has adjusted to be able to help prolong the career?
I mean, just your, number one, is your nutrition, man. People think it's just all in the gym. It's all the hard work. It's really what you put in your body. You know what I'm saying? And that really has, I could tell you, has really improved on my conditioning, improved on my health, improved on my awareness on everything. So I think everything, man, it's everything you do, everything you consume, the air you breathe, the things you put in your body, the things you put in your mind, how you think, how you talk, the people you're around, all those things are who you are. So as a fighter, you only want to be around the best. You only want to know, you only want to think the best. So and it just it takes a it takes constant practice. And people say being uncomfortable is a big thing. It is a big thing. And because I've been doing it this whole time, being uncomfortable actually isn't that hard no more. It's weird. It's weird when you do it for a while, it gets easier. Not that it's easy, it just gets easier to deal with. And I remember, like, even like for the longest, I'll be worried because I have other responsibilities outside of just a gym. I don't have a someone who pays my bills. I have a family, I have kids, I work full time, and I train. So I'm not just your average athlete. I'm a worker too. I'm a family man too. I'm a dad. I'm all those things. So I'm all over the place. You know what I mean? But more than ever have I been more committed to the gym, and I think that will show this fight more than anything else is just my time I've been putting in. I'm there more than I am anywhere else nowadays, and I'm just excited, man. I'm excited. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? This is my life. This is my time. The mixed martial arts isn't that old. You know, I'm I'm like the third generation. This is the third generation time right now. So I'm just excited, bro. I'm excited to go showcase this. Go out there and showcase all my skills and let you guys see what the next champion of the world looks like. Right now. So I'm that confident. I believe in myself that much, and I think that's the most dangerous thing any opponent can have is belief. You know.
Yep, 100%. And to kind of tie in with what you were saying too, that's what I feel like really makes Arizona be a sleeper state in the sport of MMA. Because as me and James were kind of talking about it earlier, MMA in Arizona never really had too big of an opportunity, but Ruff is now really bringing a lot of that action in. But we have a lot of tough people here, ranging all the way from north to south in Arizona,
You,
Phoenix,
you, you know,
Tucson.
it's not hard for Ruff. There's not a
Mhm.
lot of other promotions surprisingly out doing mixed martial arts in Arizona, and
Mhm.
there's a lot of fighters in Arizona. So any promotion could come out here and put on a show because we have all the fighters out here, you know,
Yeah.
and they want to fight.
Yeah.
Exactly. They all wanna throw hands. Hell, even I'm starting training now just so one day in the future I can experience it.
Man, and that's what it is, man. You go to one of these shows and you want to fight.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
energy is on another level. You see what the glory looks like, and you want a piece of it. You want some of that glory. The
Yeah.
fighters don't get none of the money. They don't get any of that. But they get all the glory, and
You
it's
know,
only for one night. It's only for one night.
Yeah, exactly.
Berto, the crazy part is that people sleep on Arizona in the sense that they think it's happy go lucky. They think that everything is just smooth sailing out here, and it's not that.
It's hot as fuck.
Um, well, fuck the heat. The heat is in the streets, and and that's where you being from Tucson, people sleep on Tucson,
Oh yeah.
Phoenix. You know what I mean? Phoenix is Phoenix, and growing up out here, you get that bad stigma that hey, we're not LA, we're not Chicago, we're not New York, we're not those type of places, but you got to keep your chin up out here. You got to keep your eyes open, and you got to keep your head on a swivel. And I think that is directly a result of what you're talking about in having the fighters out here and having the people that wanted to stick their nose in the gym and out of the streets.
Oh, absolutely, bro, and that's what exactly what it is. It's MMA has saved a lot of people off the streets, my dude, and these dudes are killers. These
Hmm.
dudes are animals. They're warriors in the heart, and they're able to showcase it out in a cage,
Right.
And it's pretty damn cool that we have something like this that gives, uh, you know, uh, people like that a different chance, a different purpose, rather
Mhm.
than having to be a different outlook, rather than having to be stuck in one place. And that's
Right.
what this did for me. It gave me a purpose. It gave me a different outlook. It gave me something else, something bigger than me. And I believe that this is bigger than me. So that's why I continue pursuing it. And I feel that the world needs to know who I am. It needs to see me. Needs to know my story. And
I love that.
that's just I'm gonna keep grinding, and I'm keep putting my heart into this shit 100% because that's just what I do. I put my heart into everything I do. So and that's what people love my fights, because my fight, I'm gonna put my heart into my fight 100%. So that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and that's really a great thing too about the sport of MMA because once you start to really get more and more into the sport and the behind the scenes, you start to see the story behind what's leading up to the fight, the constant grind you guys have to go through, going through the weight cut, having to train on top of having a family, having a full-time job, having anything else that comes in the way, but it's that glory for that one night, like therapy. It's straight up therapy. That's the way I see MMA when
It's
I'm in
so
the
it's
gym
so
training.
fucking worth it. I'm telling you, it's so worth it.
Yeah,
There's no better feeling. There's no better
yeah,
feeling.
exactly.
You gotta actually live it and feel it to know what it's like. It's like there's no you know when you say feeling alive, there's nothing that compares to the more feeling of feeling alive than that. You know, so being able to get your hand raised and be on that high, and I'm not only a fighter, I'm a coach now as well. So I get to see all my fighters on their own highs and get to enjoy watching them in their own highs. So it's pretty cool not only just just to be developing myself as not only a fighter but as a coach and just as you know as a person, a part of this mixed martial arts world. I didn't think I would be. I didn't know this was for life, but I really do feel like this shit's for life. I'm gonna be a tata still trying to fuck someone up.
I
uh,
love it.
sir.
Baby, go give me a little Corona while I whoop this ass. You know what
My
I
tata's
mean?
gonna fuck you up, dog.
No, but hey, but you're serious with that, and and it means a lot. I mean, look, one thing about throwing hands is, and especially with MMA world, is one thing we try to connect because it is out of any other sport, it connects with the hood, it connects with the lower class of society because we're put in positions as a young child that other people aren't put in. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So, as you now, and how old are you?
33.
33. Hey,
You
I
only
just
look
turned
23.
36 last week. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I tell, I
Right.
tell, I tell everyone I'm 26 though.
Hey, you could ride with it. Hey, you could have told me that. We could have rolled with it. But you know
uh,
what I mean? Now at 33, you've gotten your fights in. You've whooped ass. You've seen trials and tribulations. You're coaching now.
mhm.
What do you say to that young man that you were at 14, that you were at 15, and knowing where you were? Like, what do you say to them today?
Shit, man. You know what I say to them, because they're the ones who really need it. They're the ones who are the future. And what I would say to them is you know, life, time is life's currency. Time
Yeah.
is of an essence, and you're never gonna get time back. No money you can't put money on time, and don't waste it. Don't waste it doing chasing the girls or trying to be the hardest motherfucker out there because you ain't the hardest motherfucker out there. The hardest motherfucker out there is the man who's taking care of his family, who takes care of his people, who's respected, who people want to have their back because out of respect because they want to, not because they have to. You know what I'm saying? That's the motherfucking man. That's who you want to be. You know, and it's not just to be him, just to be cool or just to have the stigma, but to be him because you could look in the mirror and be proud of being him. You know, at the end of the day, it's about looking in that mirror and being proud of who you are, and it all depends on the actions and the things you do now that are going to determine who you are. So I mean, don't waste no time. Don't waste no time. Find out what the fuck you want to do now, and start working at it now. If I knew what I knew now, then I would be champion of the world right now. I wouldn't be on this podcast.
Oh, we dipped out.
Am I still there?
Oh,
Yeah, you
oh
here.
yeah, you came
So
back.
so so anyways, like I was saying, if that was the case, if I was 14 and I knew this now and I started this then, I'd be champion of the world right now. You know,
Right.
we'd be talking on a UFC podcast, on a big pay-per-view event this Saturday, or something like that. That would be the case. So if you guys really and if you guys really want that, really want big things and your goals really want to be, you want those big and what you think are impossible things, they're really not. I feel like if you aim for a goal, you make a goal and it's easy, it's not really a goal. You got to aim for the stars, you got to make it very hard, you know what I mean? And trust me, this motherfucker's been a hard roller coaster for me. I've been in here for 11 years. I've been in this game. So and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of all my wins, all my losses. I'm proud of everything. It's made me who I am today. So I'm just ready, man. I'm ready to go out there. I'm ready to showcase the world, showcase all of Arizona, and give them one hell of a show. And go out there, look beautiful, like I make everything look so beautiful, like I do it, and just I wanna give you guys an awesome fucking performance and make you guys all proud to know that I'm an Arizona fighter, and this what this warrior shit's about. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a really that's one of the best things about the sport too is that it's always a young man's sport. So the earlier you are able to figure those things out, the better and the more advanced that'll take you further in life and your development along the way.
Not only that, man, like kids don't have people who are gonna tell them, "Hey, don't fuck around. Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that." They don't have people to look up to who they think are cool or whatever, and then to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna listen." So if I could be that person for them, I'd like to be that person for them. I had my older brother who was that person for me, and I think because of him, I am who I am today, and not only for him, but a lot of influencers in my life. You know what I mean? So I give a lot of credit of my character to all these people in my life who helped me be who I am today as well. Because it's not just like I said, it's what you're around, it's who you're around. Be careful who you surround yourself around. You know what I mean? That's you're a victim of your environment.
Mhm. Yeah, 100%, 100%. And with that, you kind of made me think of a book that I read. It ties in perfectly with that. Like it was saying something like, "Be a doer of the world, not a hearer or sayer only. Live life to the fullest. Experience the adventure. Be uncomfortable, and just live your heart out. Do everything that you can to achieve your
Fuck yeah.
goals and reach that greatness."
That sounds like me in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's right.
But that's the great thing about it. I mean, and you know, there's gonna be losses, there's gonna be wins, and sometimes that people don't understand in fighting, your losses and your wins might even it might not come in the ring, it might come in the gym,
Yeah.
and
It might come at home. It might
right,
come,
Hmm.
at work. You never
it,
know.
it's such a mind game. There's so
Hmm.
much, there's
But
so much.
what I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, bro. But what I will say is, anytime you get those wins, and anytime you get those losses, let it fuel your flame. Use that,
Hmm.
use that motherfucker. If it hurts, feed it to your fire. If it's happy and sparkly, throw it into that fire anyways. Let it fucking just burn your fire up more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for that fire to go out, and it's a sad thing when that fire goes out. You know. So let's keep
Right.
this motherfucker burning. You know what I mean? We gotta keep
So
this motherfucker burning.
so besides the upbringing, what was one UFC fighter that just said, you know what, that motherfucker right there, that's what I want to do. Who was it that gave you that feeling?
Shit, man, I gotta say, fucking Anderson Silva, man, when he was on this fucking 9-10 fight win streak, bro, and he was just knocking everyone out effortlessly and just doing what the fuck he wanted to do. Like, to me, like that was like pretty fucking great. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that I was able to witness some of that shit. Um, who else? I like Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar's a monster. You know what I mean? When he the Frankie Edgar Gray Maynard fights, and
Oh,
fuck,
Bro.
man. That just made me fall in love with Frankie Edgar ever since then. And the guy's still in the fucking game. Yeah, he's been getting caught here and there, but not to say a lot of the time before that happened, he's probably winning the fight with his movement, his wrestling, his
Hmm.
striking. It's just
it's
it's just so
cardio.
I love to see it. I love to see it, like the lateral movement, the head movement, the combinations to the wrestling, just that full MMA, that full MMA. To me, that's what MMA is. It's not just striking or just wrestling. It's putting it all together. How you gonna put it all together? That's the ultimate for me. So
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
and
And since you brought up Anderson, oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, since you brought up Anderson Silva, how do you feel about the fact that not only is it Anderson Silva fighting Jake Paul, but it's happening right in Phoenix? How do you feel about that?
I think it's fucking stupid. And I'm more pissed that it's happening in Arizona for that. But
Really?
it's okay. You know, it is what it is. I know guys talking about going to this damn thing already. He probably
I'm
already
going.
paid Anderson Silva money to knock him out.
He
So
probably
it could be
did.
so it could be fucking something amazing, you know. Anderson Silva was probably supposed to knock him out, and then he's gonna come back, knock out Anderson Silva. Some stupid fucking shit. He's probably gonna bite his ear off or some stupid shit. Fucking make a lot of money off of it.
So since you said that, not to interrupt you, but did anybody catch the fucking bullshit ass knockout punch that Mayweather put on Asuka or Suruka, whatever the hell the dude's name in Japan was this weekend?
No, I
No, I
didn't
didn't
see
catch
it.
that.
I didn't see it. He fought. He fought.
Yes, bro.
No.
I'm gonna find this shit while we talking.
No
This
way.
dude, he threw a straight right hand,
Yeah.
and Asuruka or Ascura, whatever the hell his name is, this dude dodged it and fell out. Like fell out. So,
The
fell
fuck
out.
up. The wind. The
Did he
wind
really?
knocked him out.
He just
Oh.
fell out. I said, what
He threw
happened?
he threw that hook and the wind blew him out.
Nah,
Dog.
he probably felt that wind on that hook. It was like, oh,
Oh no.
I'm just gonna
he
lay down right here.
said it's
Mayweather ain't no
Hurricane
joke. I'm
Ida.
just gonna lay right here
Uh,
before he really catches me.
he's like, "Ooh, that was quick. I'm gonna fly off with that wind."
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay here.
Oh, it was bad, dog. I was like,
Damn.
no, he did. He just laid down and he didn't want to get back up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fuck. He probably. Are you sure Mayweather didn't hit him with something before that scared him? Cause
I didn't catch the two punches before. You
yeah,
might be
yeah.
right.
Cause I don't know, man. He might have just got scared. Let me see. He's trying. He's trying to do something. He's trying to do
That
something.
was the
Oh,
catch. That was the one that hurt him.
yeah, caught him with the left hook. Oh, then you saw Mayweather smile right there. A short little jab
Oh,
there.
he's trying to
Oh,
catch Mayweather
He
too.
is.
yeah,
He
he's
got
going
quick
for it.
hands.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh,
ooh.
body
But
That
shot.
was the
Mayweather
one.
playing with him.
That was the one. That body
It might
shot.
have
Look.
been.
Look his hands.
Oh,
Boom.
Oh, and then that right
Another
hand right
cross
there.
right there.
see, he looks like he's just playing with his food.
He is.
Another cross right
Ooh,
there. Another left hook
ooh.
right there.
That's the one that
Oh,
Oh,
knocked him
nah,
out.
that landed. That cross landed.
Dog, you gotta
Ooh.
see. See, did you see Mayweather? He had his hands out. Like, what happened? That didn't land. That didn't land the way we think it did, bro.
Nah, cause
bruh.
he wanted more.
He's like,
Yeah,
come
he's
on, let's
probably
play some
right
more.
though. It probably didn't land how he wanted. Ooh, that was a hard left hook right there. You know the
See the
punches,
fact that Mayweather's smiling throughout this, it just tells me he ain't putting no thunder on anything.
bro. He's
Yeah.
on Mayweather's on another level, bro.
Yeah, he
He,
is.
his striking's on another level, and when it comes to the sweet science of boxing, dog, like to
Mm-hmm.
be able to punch effortlessly and for it to be a power punch is where Mayweather is at. You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
every could be that. So it's like, you know, it's a fucking great. That's why a lot of boxers they go into golfing because
Yeah.
when you hit that golf just perfect, they say it's like landing a perfect punch, bro. It's very rare. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, you know. You just
You
know.
can
Yeah.
hear it. You can feel it.
You just
It's
feel it.
so
It's just too
yeah.
perfect. When it's that perfect, you always wish that you hit harder. But
So let me ask you a question,
yeah,
because me and Josh, we as we as we do our shows, we have different fighters on and we interview them and we go through our thing. What is the most important um fighting style to have underneath your belt going into the octagon?
The most important aspect of any combative sport is number one, your stance, and number two, your stance in motion. That's the most important thing of any combative sport you go into is your balance.
Balance. Yep.
Yeah, not folding yourself over, not crossing your
Yeah,
feet accidentally,
correct,
and
correct.
being able to
Your stance in motion,
switch.
always being in a proper, on the, low on the ground. Always all those. Just that alone is probably the most important.
Get in
Yeah.
position to escape and still throw power and
Yes,
still do what you
correct.
need to
Always
do.
being in a good position. Never your legs crossed, or never too wide, or never too thin. You know, your hands up in a proper position, elbows in. So just being in a perfect combative sport in whatever sport it is. Always having that good stance for whichever sport you're doing is the most important aspect. That's what I would say.
Yeah, and that's actually the main thing I've been working on too lately since I've been going more into the gym because I've been doing primarily boxing, but just trying to work footwork, getting better balance, and being able to set up shots. That's been a big emphasis I've been working on.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, well, it is. We did start a little late, but it is getting close to that 9 o'clock hour.
I didn't know it was gonna
Um,
go this long.
no, no, it's all good. It's all good. We ain't got no worries over here. But as we start to wind down, for anyone out here that's watching, that's here locally, or maybe they're not locally, that can purchase the pay per view and watch you, or can show up, what's the message that you're going to deliver to them to tell them to come see you? What do you bring to the octagon? I know I saw the energy levels. I saw when that bell hit, and we've talked about this a couple of times. You and Enrique's fight was probably one of the best fights that I've seen Ruff put on in a while. The energy levels you guys brought on from the face off to the intro to the bell ring through the fight. You guys brought it, and I just gave you up. I probably told them what you could see, but from your voice, what can they see when they see you in the octagon October 22nd?
They're gonna see some beautiful footwork. They're gonna see a beautiful face. They're gonna see they're gonna see some beautiful hands getting thrown. They're gonna see some beautiful tenacity out there. Everything they're gonna see is gonna be real beautiful. So don't miss it. Do not miss it. It's gonna be
Yes, sir.
nice. I'm excited for it.
I'm excited myself.
My
Yes, sir.
stepson right here. Say hi, Liz.
What's up?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up, man?
he
Is that
just
what
got
you
he
do
got.
it for? Is it what do you do this for?
Why do I do this? Why do I do this? Mm, that's a good question. It's a very good question. There's a lot of reasons I do it for sure. Um, the main reason I do it for, I have to say I love it. I love the sport. It makes me happy. It fulfills me. It's important to me. Um, and it's pretty cool to share those things with a lot of people because um, a lot of people say you're crazy for doing this shit, and it's funny because I say a lot of people are crazy for doing a lot of other shit that they do. So it's just my thing. You
Right.
have your thing. This is just my thing. That's all.
Yeah, live life to the fullest, man, and do it the way you want and on your terms.
Yes, sir.
Already, definitely. No, I love that message too because it's your reason.
Yeah,
It's how you feel, and it's what puts you in an octagon, lets you zone out, lets you hit the gym the way you want to, and that's the greatest thing about MMA, but combat sports in general. It's a mano and mano thing. When you exit
yes,
the ring, you gotta have respect for your opponent. You know what I mean?
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
that's the best thing about combat sports in general.
Damn right, damn right. Of course, in the fight, you don't show them respect, but
Yeah,
after the fight, it's there.
Yeah. You show
right,
respect after the war.
right,
Sure.
right. But that's part of it. But that's
Yeah.
part of, that's part of the game, is being so focused
Yes, sir.
that
But you know what, man? I'm just super excited. Like I said, I'm super excited to go out there and go put a little hole in this guy's space real quick and let him come into this flying knee. I've been seeing everyone knocking everyone out with this flying knee. I'm surprised I haven't knocked anyone out with this flying knee. So you
Well,
guys might see that. You know what I'm
well,
saying? And
shit,
I'm
make it
gonna I'm,
happen.
I'm gonna say it out there, whether he's listening to it or not. I want him to listen to it. I want him to expect it. And I still want to knock him out with it, even though he expects it. So let's make it happen, baby boy.
well,
Let's
you're
do it.
gonna hear a roar in the crowd if you do that. I might even come up and slap you. You know what I'm saying? Dab you up in the ring.
See me cage side
uh,
scream my ass off.
I'm telling you,
Right.
bro. I'm so jealous. This dude from Tucson, bro. He fought for Combate the other night. His fucking highlights all over social media, and this dude fucking knocked this dude out with the flying knee, bro. And the dude was standing. He wasn't even like
He wasn't new.
he didn't shoot in for a shot. He was standing tall. Homeboy jumped that
Damn.
high, broke his jaw, homie.
What?
Oh,
Broke his
he got
jaw.
that vertical leap.
Yeah.
Right. He
Oh
hit it with the
man.
MJ. He hit it with the MJD.
Hit him with the MJ, boy. Hard. Hard.
Hey,
Man.
Berto. Now I'm waiting for the knee.
Uh-huh.
Hey, on tw-
Just
uh, it's
just
coming.
October
get a
Y'all,
glass of
22nd,
milk.
I'm gonna be
you'll
there.
see it. You'll see it. I'll make
Mm,
sure. I'll make sure y'all see it. Don't worry. You
yeah.
know.
Everybody else gonna have to see it too. If you
I
can't
don't.
make
I
it
don't
out
care
there,
if
buy the pay per
it's
view.
gonna hit something. I don't care if it hits his head, if it hits his chest, hits his arm. It's gonna hurt something. I'm gonna hit something. It don't
Uh,
matter.
and
You know.
you'll keep a gallon of milk on you. So if you break any bones, he's got some calcium.
Yeah, he'll be good.
Right.
He'll be good. He'll be good. Make sure you're taking your calcium pills. I am. I ain't lying. Shoot.
Um, but before we get out of here,
Yeah.
anybody or anything that you want to say, get out.
Um. Damn. You gotta be putting me on the spot all the time.
I got, that's what I gotta do.
I know. I should be used to this shit
You
already.
got 30 days. I gotta get you on the spot, get you ready. You got
Uh-huh.
30 days.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, let me see here. Let me see here. I mean, I'm just like I said, man. I just want to go out there. I'm anxious already. I'm anxious out there. I really want to hurt somebody. To be honest with you, it's in me. It wants to come out, and I know I got a little wrestler in my hands, but I feel like I'm gonna out wrestle this wrestler. I'm that upset about my last performance with Ruff, and I'm ready to showcase another version of Humberto Duarte this coming up October 22nd card. So do not fucking miss it because it's gonna be fireworks, baby. Let's go.
I'm excited. I'm excited,
Hmm.
Humberto. I'm excited for the weigh-ins. I'm
Yep.
excited for you to get in the ring.
Oh, the
I'm
weigh-in's
excited
gonna
for the
be fun.
whole thing,
Weigh-in's
man.
gonna be fun. I might slap him. It's gonna be fun.
You see me
Make
over
it
at
to
the
the
interview.
hey. You gotta make it to the ring, Dorothy.
So make
Hey,
it to the ring. I know. Sorry, bro. I'm getting out of hand. I'm
you
getting
gotta
out of
make it to the ring. They can be like, get this dude, get him out here.
Look
What
at
they
Dana
put in the
White standing in the
chicken,
middle.
right? What they put in the chicken over here today?
For real though. For real though.
No, but seriously, um, I like I said, I from the last fight that I seen, from the start to finish, the energy levels you bring to the ring, what you're capable of,
Yep.
regardless of everything else, man. I know you're gonna bring it. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm excited,
Um,
man, and I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support, all the AZ community, the community out here in Arizona, the MMA world, and I'm just want to showcase a great performance for you guys, so you guys can see what I'm really about, and I don't want to just talk it, I want to do it. So you know,
Exactly.
it happened. Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, make sure you stop by. Me and Josh gonna be down there. We're gonna be in person. We're gonna do some live pre-fight interviews the day
Mm-hmm.
of.
This
So make
this
sure
will
you
be
stop
this.
by.
You guys are gonna be at the weigh-ins.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we'll
be
be
at the
at the
weigh-ins
weigh-ins.
for sure, but we're
Yeah,
gonna be at the fight too.
Be at the
So
yeah,
fights too.
we
Yeah,
gonna
for
your
yeah,
sure.
post-fight win interview.
For sure, for sure. Y'all,
yeah.
y'all
You'll
better, y'all better get a muscle shirt from me. I got plenty of muscle shirts. Let me know your sizes. I'll meet. I'll link up with you guys. You know what I'm
Bet.
saying?
yeah, hell
Cause
yeah.
you guys gotta fit the part too with the rest of the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
I
Everybody's
got
gonna be
you.
Exactly.
in
Yeah,
the muscle shirts.
you'll see me literally right up next to the cage with MMA stalkers. So I'm gonna be there. I won't lie. The last event, I got blood in my equipment. With your fight, I
I got
expect it
blood on
again.
my equipment. Oh, that
Hey
sounds like
man.
a good fucking night. That's a good fucking
Hey.
night there.
No, it's gonna be a big fight. We got you. We got my boy Matt. We got his boy from Havasu.
Nice.
It's gonna be a great fucking fight. Great
That,
fucking card. And
that's awesome.
again, I'm trying to push these dudes. If you haven't been to a rough fight yet, don't miss this one.
Don't miss
Period.
the event, man. Don't miss the energy. I'm telling you, it's
Yep,
on another level. You're gonna want
right
to
there.
fight. You go, you're gonna want to fight. You're gonna want to fight.
Just don't fight in the parking lot. The police over there don't play.
Yeah, yeah. Just not in the park.
Oh, you
Save,
away.
save that for your hotel room or wherever you're going.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Those backyard brawls.
yeah,
Or,
yeah.
or I'm sure Berto will have some cars afterwards if you need to go back to his gym. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah, just sign the waiver. You just gotta
Mhm.
sign
right,
the waiver, no problem.
right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
Catch me
out.
outside.
We'll
Right.
figure
No,
it
no,
out
don't
after
catch me
that.
outside. No police over there on 32nd and them celebrity theater police. They'll be playing. They'll have your ass locked up. The horseshoe is not a place to be running through. I'm telling
No,
y'all. Stay
you
away
don't
from that
wanna you don't
horseshoe.
wanna fight at a MMA event because everybody there is a fighter. So don't
Mhm.
pick a fight at an MMA show ever, and that's the best advice I could give you.
Yeah.
Period. Ain't no referee.
Oh
Ain't no
yeah,
referee.
yeah. Ain't no referee, boy. Ain't no
Yeah.
referee. But
But
I
yeah,
remember
no.
I had a fight out in over here in Tucson. I fought for Combate. It was my pro debut. I actually fought um I think it's Jesus Rivas, and I lost to an armbar first round. Caught me with a good armbar. Um, I was pretty upset about it, and all my people were out there. Everybody was out there. Me no brawl happened. You know, family members were arrested. Crazy, crazy. People were just acting up. And
Yeah.
I had to like let them all know. I had to make a post and let them all know how unprofessional and unacceptable that was, because it makes me look bad. But under my skin, I was kind of happy they did all that shit.
Hey,
Like
we
easy
talked about it
crack.
earlier. Where'd you grow up? How do we?
That's wrong. It's like, oh, they my riders, boy. They my riders.
Mhm.
What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's like to the public, no, no, don't do that. But then behind the scenes, man, come here, give me some love.
Come on, give me some, dog. You gotta do it. You gotta play it right. You gotta play the
Where's your
rules
shot
right.
glass? Where your
You gotta
shot
play the
glass
rules
at?
right. People don't understand that part. Gotta make sure you play
Right,
the rules right. So
definitely. Well, listen, we appreciate you coming on today. We
Yeah,
really
thank you, man.
appreciate you giving us your time to, taking time away from your family and everything to come hang out with us. Again, October 22nd, we will be there. Bless our table. Come give us an in-person post-fight win victory interview,
you already know, baby boy.
and
Mhm.
then
Better see you
Get
at
we
the
it
turn
to
after
up
party.
afterwards. Right? We go turn
yeah,
up afterwards.
yeah, yeah. Just no interviews at the after party. We
Uh,
ain't doing none of that.
Nah, it's all
I'm
behind the scenes.
signing a waiver. I'm signing a waiver. Nothing I do
Done
at
after that,
past this
right?
time.
Oh
But
shit.
straight up, we're definitely gonna meet and we're definitely gonna do that, man. And good luck October 22nd. I'm looking for the knee to the jaw.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir. Let's do it,
Bring the
baby.
milk.
Right, we'll bring the milk. We go.
Let's
Hey,
do
that's what we gonna do.
it.
When you do it, I'm just gonna start throwing.
Just throw it, baby. Throw it up.
That's what we gonna do. Ain't nobody gonna know but us.
I
But
know.
no, definitely, man.
Appreciate you guys, bro. Appreciate you guys having me on here. Um, like the guy said, don't miss this show, man. October 22nd. It's gonna be a killer card. The energy is high. It's always high. Arizona MMA support your local fighters, support AZ. We blowing up. You know, you're gonna see a lot of us at the highest level doing big things. So if you haven't seen already, you see great champions from Arizona. So you know what I mean.
Definitely.
It's just one of those things. We build champions out here. You know, that's it.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm gonna get up out of here. My kids are looking at me all crazy, like it's time for bed. Get up off that shit.
Mine's is right over here at the other side of the door, like, yo.
Right?
Like we got
Uh,
to go.
I got
For
to
real.
go for
Hey, but
sure.
no, seriously,
Yeah.
man. We appreciate you hopping on today, and we'll see
Yes,
you
sir.
October 22nd.
All right,
Hey,
you
take
bet,
care,
fellas.
man.
You guys have a good one, fellas. Thank
Yes,
you.
Yeah, you
sir.
too, man.
All right.
Yeah, so October 22nd is going down a rough 50. Another one. This one's gonna be for the books, man. We got a lot of people that
Mm-hmm.
we are personally invested in that are gonna
Mm-hmm.
be at this show.
Yeah, and it's the 50th anniversary one, so they officially hit 50. It's going to be a major one. They got a shit ton of pro fights that's on that card. Like, again, like 6+ pro fights and just a few amateur ones. So,
Right.
it's going to be a big one. You're going
It's
to see
going
some
down.
big names here in Havasu, here in Phoenix as well. Who knows? Maybe we get Cejudo show up again. We get Sean O'Malley shows up. We got some big names that comes to these shows, people. So, definitely check it out.
No, this is probably gonna be our best post and pre-fight setup. So, I mean, listen, if you haven't seen too many stars come around, this is the one to watch because you might see them stop by. And we're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So October, and by the way, guys, we got approximately 30 days left, a little less than 30 days left. But from here on out, every Tuesday, there will be someone on here from the rough card. So pay attention, keep it locked in.
Mm-hmm.
It's going down,
Hell yeah. Let's go.
all right? Josh, anything you gonna say before we leave out of here?
Thank you for having me on again. If you guys haven't already, you could check out Josh Said What. You can find me on Instagram, Josh Said What 921. So yeah, let's go, boy. We definitely it's don't know where
It's
I'm
going
going with
time.
it, but yeah.
It's going time. And we're gonna keep checking in every Tuesday on the weight plan. You know what I'm saying? We gonna check in every Tuesday on the weight cut with Josh.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take
As
this journey with him.
exactly. As soon as we finish this, I'm going straight to the gym with a shirt, a sweater, a sauna suit with no AC, and I'm hitting that fucking bag.
He ain't playing. I've been seeing these late night posts. He ain't playing. 3 o'clock in the
Mm-hmm.
morning, I'd be like, this dude's still up. Fuck, he leaving the gym. God, Josh.
I sleep in the gym at this point. I got my freaking pillow, my blanket in there. I just chilled in the closet.
See, I'm they call me Sleepy Hollow for a reason. I fall asleep anywhere. So after about 1 o'clock, I'm struggling. I'm like, so. But October 22nd, man, Rough Nation,
Mhm.
Rough 50. We got a stat card. We're probably gonna have Matt Stanger on again. We're
Mhm.
probably gonna have Josh on again. We just had Humberto on. I mean, this card is something you guys don't want to miss. I'm not gonna amp it up anymore tonight because we got 3 more weeks of bringing you
Mhm.
rough 50 fighters, and I'm excited for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. But that's a wonderful time for us to make our exit. So until next time, I'm Jay,
I'm Josh.
and this is Throwing Hands.
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Hard sports all plays. 365, we making up plays. We talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, then I'm in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Hard sports all plays. Network. Hard sports all plays. Network. We on top of our game. Hard sports all plays. Hard sports all plays. Hard sports all plays. Hard sports all plays. Rebel soul child got a fist ball. I'm a respawn of ancestors and I'm blessed, They gon' knock him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same, cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk but not ready to ride. You do better keeping it quiet. My pen is ignited, my soul is enlightened. I like who I am, but I'm biased. The palette is right and my drip is a fountain. I'm not like these regular guys. All of that talk is misguided. She like the way I make the tape